Hi, comadres. Welcome to your Andale Pues Podcast. We're back, and I'm your host, Rose.
I'm your co-host, Jezebel. And in the spirit of summer, we're going to continue with the theme of vacations and beaches and summer and anything summer vibes. So
I'm excited to be back. I missed your ass. I feel like it's been way too long.
More than like 3 weeks. Like we literally haven't seen each other in 3 weeks
because that's crazy.
You were on vacation 3 weeks long and shit.
Yeah.
Que sabe tener.
Después empieza la pinche gente mamona a hablar mierda.
Que no pueden tomar un joke.
I know.
God, raza.
Anyways.
Porque somos así.
No, porque son así.
That's true. That's true. My bad. She's right. So we haven't gotten a chance to catch up either. We've been like talking minimally with just what we have going on and like hope you're okay or
no, motherfucker. I text you and you ignore me because you're dead tired, and then later on
Sunday.
Yeah.
Muerta
estabas.
You should have seen what I looked like, dude. I was literally a beached whale on the couch.
Dude, I was like, ¿y esta cabrona que me dejó en leído? I was like, I don't think so. Nobody leaves me on red.
I usually don't, but...
No, but I understood because she had Elena's birthday party on Saturday, and being in the water and hosting is just so tiring in itself. So I was like, I get it. You know?
The 2 weeks leading up to it was so stressful because you want to make sure that you have everything that you need. Yeah. You don't forget anything, and you make it as special as you can for the baby. Yeah. And you're talking about it and building up to it and inviting people. Y luego,
¿Y lo que? Yeah.
No, y luego empieza la gente con que, que no puedo ir con lo otro. Ay, que esto y que lo otro. And
I had a good excuse because my dumbass, well, I mean, I'm not a dumbass for this because it's
like you can't help it.
Out of my control, but I somehow got COVID during my trip. Lo bueno que fue de salida, and I didn't get sick.
Imagine being that sick over there. You sounded like shit.
Oh my God. I was like, literally, I was like, si esto no es como se siente cuando se está muriendo uno, no sé cómo será. Because I felt like I was dying. Like, and I still went to work, and that Thursday after work, I threw my fucking hands in the air and I said, you know what? I have to go get seen because this is not normal. Like, I felt like so bad. And I did. And they were like, you have COVID. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and no, like the stuff like that, like I understand, and it's not like everybody is just gonna come. It's just you show up
so bad.
Well, you show up for everybody all the time. You go out of your way to show up for, and then it's just like
people can't show up for you.
At least like if it was a good excuse, like I have COVID and I'm gonna get everybody sick. Like okay,
yeah,
cool.
No,
right,
dude, I was like,
en tu casa, but
I wanted to take rain so bad, and I was like, maybe if I just wear a mask. But then I was like, no.
Y luego la miseria de estar ahí too, like you were just feeling so bad.
My friend's pregnant. I would fucking like die if I was to have gotten you sick. Like, oh my God, no.
It's fine. No pasa nada. But yeah, so it was really stressful to do everything, and then I'm the one who does everything. My husband is just totally hands off. He just shows up. He just shows up and it's like, hey, this place is
cool.
I know. So it was just a lot of like pressure and stuff. But yeah, Sunday, dude.
She was there, but unavailable.
Yeah. And then I felt bad too because it was Father's Day, and my poor dad was like,
"Oh yeah." I thought you were
going to say my poor dad. No, my poor dad was like, "Well, do you want to go eat, or do you want me to make something here?" And I was just like, "Dude, I don't know. Por favor, ni me volteen a mirar. No me hagan lo que ustedes quieren, pero aquí voy a estar. Like I'll be here." But I literally had nothing.
Dude,
left
Saturday
in me, so.
Estaba tan like enferma that my husband's like, we're gonna make a fish fry. His friend came. I was gonna say his little friend came over. I don't know why. His friend came over and they were gonna do a fish fry. And I was like, knock yourselves out. I'm just gonna lay on my couch, watch TV, take 87 naps, and maybe do a little bit of reading because I'm worthless right now. Like seriously, useless, worthless, all the things because I was literally just a fucking crumb on the couch.
Yes, I literally told my dad, I was like, it's because on Mother's Day, it's the man's job to cater to the woman and like feed her and like acknowledge and like celebrate her. But on Father's Day, it's the dad's job to feed everybody so that we can celebrate you on Father's Day. So he was just like, oye, de veras? De veras, siempre
You
andamos
convinced him?
haciendo. Yes. Well, no, because for us, and even on my husband's side, when you think about it, Father's Day, the guys usually grill out or cook out, or my brother-in-law, I think one time has made wings for everybody.
Bueno, déjame mirar para que te pongas a hacer.
Yes. So I think it'd be good if we just started off with you kind of telling us where you went, what it was like, where you, who you went with, like all of that. So tell me about your vacation, friend, because I haven't not heard nothing.
Right.
We're hearing it all for the first time here.
We plan to go to Cancun the 3rd through the 7th of June, but we had to leave to Mexico on the 30th because my husband's baby mama decided I'm not going to let the girls go. So we had to hire an attorney and pay him to file a lawsuit so that the judge can make her let them go.
Imagine being such a hater that your kids are getting a free trip to Cancun and you don't want to let them go.
She's the most spiteful, most disgusting woman you'll ever meet that doesn't give a fuck about her own kids, just gives a fuck about making other people's life miserable because she's so miserable. So anyways, we had to leave Thursday night. As soon as my husband got home from work, we took off. So we took off around 7:30 or 8. We get there por la madrugada and have just a couple of hours to sleep. My husband gets up. We go to court. We win, of course. The judge was like, ma'am, why the fuck? Like, why would you even... Estás bien pendeja. Like, why are you trying to avoid your daughters from going to this trip that their dad has worked so hard for to take them on, and you just don't want to go? Porque por ardida? And he told her, it's, ya dejen los resentimientos. Eso es puro resentimiento.
Good for him.
Usted no se debe de meter en la vida de ellos. No puede meterse en la convivencia con la esposa del papá de las niñas. Like, just shut her shit down because she wasn't allowing the girls to take pictures with us. She wasn't allowing the girls to do shit with me or take pictures with me because she would want to pick them up from us right away. Like, just cause all this drama. So all that shit got shut down.
Well, and her being in their ear too, like whenever y'all are, or like whenever y'all are gonna go.
They're so scared of her. No. So we won the case, and also they're making her do the thing to where she has to get them a visa and Mexican passport within a 6-month frame so they can come visit here. So we're so excited because they're so excited. The day that happened, my husband called the girls right away and said, hey, pack because y'all are going. They're like, oh, we already packed.
I know.
We already have
it's
our
like
shit
a
ready.
couple days before.
No, it was one day before. No, yeah, it was a couple days. Yeah. So the minute we get to Mexico, like, she has to render the girls to us, regardless of her feelings or what day she's had or what her bipolar ass is going through, because she hasn't taken her medications because she's literally diagnosed bipolar.
It's insane.
Anyways, we went to pick up the girls. They were super excited. Mind you, they didn't really pack much because I took them everything from here. Swimsuits, everything. It was so exciting because I helped them pack. And we spent Saturday and Sunday in Delicias. That's where my husband's from. And then Monday morning, we took off to Chihuahua. We flew out of Chihuahua. The fucking clusterfuck of airports in Mexico is insane. Like,
I have a bad experience with Juarez.
I've been to Cuba 4 times, and that was a clusterfuck. But the clusterfuck in Cancun, dude, when we got there, it was like we literally had to hold hands.
It's nuts
because
then with your
insane.
Kids, you have to be like, "Where's my?" And then you don't have small kids, but
Rain,
even
dude,
still, there's so much going on that you'll have to wait in the big ass lines for passport. And there's no organization to that either. Nobody knows what the fuck.
None. And then there's people screaming. There's people like losing people. And I'm like trying to fucking be counting my fucking ducks every time I moved, because
he was just like, dude, this isn't worth it. No. Yes, it's worth it, but it's really stressful.
A la verga because I'm like, God damn, like, you know, and then waiting for a shuttle because it was 28 of us. And waiting for a fucking camion to come pick us up. So we had to send in batches. I think it was batches of 3.
Did y'all already have it reserved, or was it the hotel shuttle?
We had it all reserved, but they didn't know that all the 28 of us were going to get there de un chingazo, you know?
And even getting in and out of that place is a nightmare because of all that construction too, right? Oh, God.
Don't even get me started on that. But as soon as we got to the hotel, we were greeted with cold, wet, flower-smelling towels, like literally, and then you rubbed them on your skin, and it was like it left your skin so super soft, and a freaking green drink. I don't know what the fuck it was, but it was really
refreshing,
good.
right? Like what you need after something like that.
The check-in was a fucking havoc in itself.
Really? At the hotel?
Yeah, because there were so many people checking in, and then there were just so many fucking people of us. Like there were just so many, and then we had to, like, my two of my boys went to stay in another room with my cousin and other kids, and then the girls, Rain, my husband, and I stayed in one room. The room was so nice. It had a fucking jacuzzi, which Rain enjoyed every night. We didn't because the girls were in the room with us, but Rain enjoyed that shit like every night. The room was so nice, and it wrapped around the freaking balcony we had a lagoon view, and then it wrapped around to the beach. It was just so nice. Room service was great. We went to the Mercaditos at 2 a.m, girl. Yes.
No, I haven't needed to use it at 2 a.m. But anytime.
Yeah. Every night we were drinking. So every night we were like, let's
snacking
eat para que no amanezcanos de la chingada en la mañana. So it had like 6 restaurants in the hotel. It was everything. Every restaurant in that at the Beach Palace in Cancun was so freaking good. Everything.
Hey, what did you think about the portions? Do you think that the portions were so much smaller than like the US to where you had to like order more? Or am I just fat? Because dude, they would bring my plates out like the first day we got there. I was like, the fuck is this? This is I'm gonna need another like 2.
Well, there was a buffet style restaurant, and then there was like a steakhouse, Italian restaurant, a pasta restaurant, a Japanese Indian restaurant, and then one other one. I don't remember. And then they had a sports bar in the hotel, which we did karaoke at. It was just so much fun. Yeah. The food, all the food was great. And dude, their fucking sueros every fucking morning.
The suero? Oh, like Gatorades?
The drink. No, they would make them with agua mineral and just so much limon.
To give you life.
Dude, I'm like, ay, un suerito me caería muy bien. Like, oh my God.
And you get so freaking spoiled.
All the service. Yes, dude, I came back and I was like, esta vida no es para mí.
Aquí no es.
I'm like, regrésame para Cancún, por favor.
Yes. What did you think about the food seasoning? Like, do you feel like it was good, or did you feel like it was needing salt?
Needing salt.
Right? We're so accustomed as Americans it needs more salty. Pero allá, to them, it's like perfect.
Yeah.
Pero hijo de su pinche madre, como necesitaba yo un salero. I felt like literally just stealing one and carrying it around when I went. Both times, because the food needs salt over there.
It did, and every time I sat down, I made sure to let them know, like,
I already know, sir, que lo voy a necesitar.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because thinking about it, like, if my food never lacks salt once in a while, but over there, it's just like, no matter what you ate, it's just like, ponle pinche sal. But they do. It's just we're used to so much more sodium in our foods.
It's crazy. But everything was so good. We had like the dining room where the buffet was, where we mainly ate at, because that's where they serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And the dinner was, the Mexican buffet. Oh my God. They're fucking... everything,
dude, and it's like rows and rows and rows of food. Like Golden Corral could never no ni lo compares ni lo and then they have all that did yours have charcuterie stuff? Because that was like where
charcuterie. They had little vasitos with like the yogurt parfaits, and you can add whatever
granola and berries and all that. Dude. Yeah,
everything. La fruta bien bonita. Like I was like,
acomodada bien bonita, sweet, right?
Yeah, like the sweetest fucking fruit ever. And
hasta
just
se antoja,
everything was
like,
really
y no
good.
sabes like where to go because you want a little bit of everything, but then it's also like fuck, I gotta,
Yeah.
I can't eat all of it because then your stomach will start hurting.
Yeah.
Dude,
At
I'm
one
speaking
point-
for myself. I don't know about anybody else.
At one point, we even like got this bartender to just tend to us, like keep bringing us drinks. You know, we're tipping him good and stuff. I would have like 2 to 3 drinks in my hand at one time in the pool, just freaking. Yo ahí de mamona, you know, there were frozen drinks, and I would tell my family like, hey, mire. And I would like hit it, and I was like, ay, chingada. You know, but the drinks kept coming. My favorite were the mangoneadas.
Oh yeah.
And the piña coladas.
See, and to me, like, I wish that I could be that type of person, but I feel like I can only have one because they're so sweet and have so much sugar.
Not this one, dude.
And for me, like, I just get so bloated and so uncomfortable, so I always just stick to like my little tequila soda or vodka soda.
Yeah.
But even just with that, dude, like the fact that it's never ending, y hasta que tú quieras o te pongan el alto el marido.
Fíjate que mi husband nunca.
Or
My
for my
husband,
kids.
my husband's like, ¿quieres otra, mija? ¿Quieres? I'm like, ¿te quieres aprovechar
I
de mí?
know,
And I'm like,
right? Ahorita viene nap time.
I'm like, acuérdate que están los chamacos con nosotros, pero ahí andan en it. But
That's so funny.
we would sneak off from time to time, you know, because I mean, we needed that.
Yeah.
We're in fact a fucking Cancun.
Well,
the
and you had so much help too.
the showers were so roomy.
Like you had so much help to be able to have like be able to leave rain for a little bit, or you know, hey, watch out those girls.
No,
or...
se desaparecían los pinches huercos.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, se iban and they would do their own thing. I mean, my kids lived their fucking best life.
I love it.
It was so fucking cute to watch because Julian would like take pictures of everything. He'd rate the food and so one of the nights he was like, I want to go eat Italian, and I was like, low key, I want to eat fucking carne asada tacos because they made the tacos with like the crusted chicken or the crusted cheese. Like
like on the birrias where they put the cheese and then
it wasn't birria though, it was carne asada.
No, but how they make
and they
the
would
birria?
make the guacamole in front of you, and it was so fresh and so good. It was just, and the totopos with the frijolitos and cheese, dude. I was like, what the fuck, like so good. I make them here and it's
so
good
much
and
everywhere. It just tastes better on vacation.
So,
y cuando no lo haces tú.
So tell me why this kid went to go eat Italian by himself, and he ordered all kinds of shit, dude.
That's my boy.
And yeah, that's my boy Blue. But he ordered all kinds of stuff and took pictures and look, Mom, I'm eating this, and everything was so pretty and so like
They take so much pride in serving you. Not shit. You know, like te lo arreglan bonito. They put little garnish on everything. Doesn't matter how simple it was. I remember whenever I went to the first time, we stayed in like a boutique type of resort, so it wasn't massive and it wasn't huge and there wasn't a lot of people. Like there was literally, I mean, there was not very many people at all. And so when you're talking about like the servers like bringing you drinks, dude, they don't just bring you a fucking drink and like the noon tray with a napkin
with the coaster.
With the coaster, and then they have their little drink and they have their little tray and then they'll serve it like that to where you can just grab it. Like no, America could never.
Listen, I love the VR, ¿cómo se dice? VR,
I don't know what you're talking about.
VO or whatever. The fucking houses you ran a la verga. Like,
Airbnb?
Yeah, but they're called it's VRBO or some shit like that.
VRBO.
Like, okay, that's cool and everything, but I don't want to be fucking cooking. I don't want to fucking be cleaning up. I don't want to be fucking doing shit if I'm going on vacation. I remember one summer I went on vacation with my family, with my sisters and my brothers and everything. Never fucking again. Nah. Sorry, not sorry, but I will never do that shit again.
It's that
Why?
time.
Because I was stuck cooking. We would take turns, yes, but I was stuck cooking. I was stuck like
cleaning up
and
trash,
fucking ordering groceries. Like, no, that's not the type of vacation that I want. If I'm gonna be on vacation and I'm gonna pay so much money, I'm gonna go on vacation to where I'm gonna get catered to. I'm not gonna clean. I'm not gonna fucking cook for nobody. Everybody fends for themselves. Yeah. Because no.
And see, and that's why I think it's so important that we as a society, and I think especially as a culture, like I think Hispanics as a culture, nosotros trabajar. And so like my parents, they took us to like always Chihuahua. We would go to Ojinaga all the time, but it was never like a vacation. Like we would go see family and like we would eat. But it wasn't like a vacation. Siempre. Yes, but never once did they ever think like, oh, let's go to Cancun, because all of that seemed so out of reach, in my humble opinion. I've never asked my mom or dad, but I just feel like that was so out of reach. They were so about like work and providing and everything that they never, I don't feel like ever got a chance to really look into it. Right. And then there wasn't the internet back then either. And even by the time that the internet came, like they didn't catch on right away. So to me, that's why it's so important. When I went for the first time, the way that it happened for me is that it was in 2019. I decided I don't give a shit what people say. I'm taking my kids to Disney World, because everybody and their mom tells you, oh, you don't have business taking kids to Disney World. It's so stressful. I don't care. Yo también quiero ir. I've been once and I loved it. So I feel like my kids loving cartoons and their little characters and stuff like les gustaría. If it's a terrible experience, okay, no regreso. But yo quiero salir de la duda.
And you just want to have that experience.
Yes. And then, oh, they're too little. They're not going to remember. I don't give a shit. I'll fucking remember. And I'll have pictures. And I'll know.
I want to take my kids too, but and I tell my kids all the time, even if y'all are grown up, I want us to all go together, because I want to have that experience with you guys. Even if I couldn't do it antes, let's start saving money so we can make it happen,
Yes.
Because that's just a dream of mine, and I know Rain would
lose his mind.
Lose his shit.
So I talked to a travel agent, and I was just like, let me just see. She sent back some pricing, dude, and it was so expensive at the time. Still, right? Even now it's going to be crazy expensive. But I was like, you know what? You're telling me that I work 50 hours a week. My husband is out there busting his ass, and we can't take a little vacation, take a couple days off to go on vacation. No, you got me fucked up. So I was just like, you know what? We're doing this. Y yo misma lo pagué, and I got everything ready for like the deposit. I didn't pay everything all together. Then fucking COVID happened in 2020. So the lady, I think like Disney World was shut down for a couple months, and we were set to go in the middle of June. And so I was just like, pues ni modo, like, what are we going to do? She was like, well, have you ever thought about going to Cancun? Or, she had mentioned Puerto Vallarta too. And I was like, ooh, Cancun, but that's so expensive. Like, that's, a whole other country and like international travel and stuff. She was just like, would you be okay with you? Do you want me to send you a quote? And I was like, yeah, send me a quote, right? Bitch, tell me why.
Way cheaper.
The flights, the stay, more days, the transportation, everything was half the price of Disney World. I was like, dude, sign me up. Like, here, this is the and then she sent pictures of the hotels. She sent how many restaurants were in each hotel. And then I see that about how we were at a boutique hotel that first time. She sent over an option that was, it was all kind of around the same price, but she was like, right here, it's like if you want to party, there's a lot going on. All the pools are busy. Like there's ambiente.
Yeah.
And if you go over here, she was like, it's more relaxing. It's quieter. If you're wanting to have the kids, it's a quiet beach and this and that. And so knowing my husband, I was like, my husband at a fucking party resort is going to be like, ¿Dónde me traes?
¿Dónde vergas me traes?
Have y'all met my husband? So I was just like, okay, so let's go to the quiet one. Dude, he loved it. I loved it. And I was just like, this is what life is about.
Yep.
It's not just fucking work. Yes, it's an expense. But when you think about it in the grand scheme of things, like, como te está diciendo ahorita, like, I don't fucking bust my ass all the time. 24/7
for nothing.
Yeah. And you're telling me we both work this much and this hard and we can't take a vacation? No.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. So from there, that's when I learned about all inclusive. I was like, my manual was just like, so once we're done eating, do we just like get up and go?
Yeah.
It's like, well, yeah, right. But of course, like, and this honestly felt so good. Back to the comments, even if there's going to be haters, nosotros cuando andamos, andamos como baraja. Like that. Just throwing money at all of the servers, all of the butlers, all of the ladies that would clean. We would leave a tip every day because, dude, aquí, si les das $5, they're like, no. But over there,
They're like, ¿qué más quiere? Like,
Yes.
¿qué le puedo ayudar?
And
like,
not
oh my
only
God.
that, your drink's not even halfway. Y ahí te traen
Yeah.
otro, like te cuidan,
Yes,
right?
yes.
And that to me is like the best because it's just like, again, America could never.
Yes.
Or
10
they
out of
could.
10, yes.
Or they could, pero de veras tienes que tener like real money, like old money, you know, where you're giving them 100 and not fucking $5, right?
Yeah.
So that felt really good for us, and they were so grateful too, dude, because when we went, it was in April of 2021, so they had just been hurting so bad from the whole COVID in 2020 because everything had been shut down. Si nos pegó aquí, imagínate cómo les pegó a ellos. So just, they were so great. I mean, it was just, I can't wait to go back.
Me either, dude. I told the kids, I was like, we can do this every fucking
year.
We can do this every fucking year.
Exactly. And it's just like when you think about like the pricing or whatever.
There's travel agencies that you can do payments ahead of time.
And that's how my brain works. It's just like, okay, let's just say a random ass number of $5,000 for your entire family, flights, hotel, everything, right? So you think, okay, so how much do I have to save every month to get to $5,000 for a year, right? Like, sign me up.
Nothing.
Like, I am out of makeup and I have to wait another week till payday. Okay, I'll do that just so that I can put aside the money.
I sacrificed nails for like a month and lashes for like 3 weeks because I was like, okay, I can make do till right before I go out of town. So, you know, I can.
So it all kind of lines up together, yes.
Yeah. But 10 out of 10, Cancun, like best.
You just really have to be extremely patient and aware that the airport is going to suck.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no way around it. It is what it is.
It's going to suck both ways, getting there and coming back.
Coming back, that means sucked for you?
Dude, coming back was the worst because our guy that picked us up to go to the airport was running late. So then we get there and we're running fucking late. And then when we get to the fucking counter, the girls had their CURP from school or some shit like that.
I don't know what that is.
It's something with their picture on there.
Oh, like their ID.
From school with the permiso that they could travel with us. And that's what the judge said we had to take with us. So that's what we did. Tell me why when we get to check in to come back home, they were like, well, we need a birth certificate or we need a CURP. We're like, what the fuck? Luckily,
that's a fear of mine.
My stepdaughters had their CURP, like digital CURP on their phones. So they accepted it, dude. But tell me why.
Fear of mine. Getting stuck and stranded over there because of an ID or se te pierde el pasaporte or something.
Dude, you know, I've been married 3 times, guys. Boo fucking who.
It's fine.
I have... My kids, Julian is Brito, Jalen is Grotto, Rain is Lopez, and then the girls are Lopez, right? So
shit.
Yes. Oh. So getting to the counter, they question each fucking kid, what's your mom's name? Who's that man? They were like, my stepdad. Everything, dude. That's my stepdad. What's his name? Raul Oscar, you know, whatever. The girls, ¿quién es ella? And they were like, pues mi madrastra. And ¿y quién es él? ¿Y qué es rein de ti? Like, dude, like fucking mixing, like, it was a whole fucking like ordeal.
So pissed.
I was livid.
That's annoying.
Livid.
Toma los pinches documentos. Are they real or are they not?
And then it's a clusterfuck already, right? Tell me why the motherfucker at the counter was like, si no es tu turno, tienen que esperar allá. I was like, no, pues todos están conmigo y aquí se van a quedar.
Dude, I know, because there's a lot going on.
I'm like, no me los van a robar a la verga, you know? And then Rain... When it came down to Rain, dude, he's talking to Rain, and Rain's fucking encantado, dude. He's in a shitty mood. Yeah. And they tell him, ¿Quién es ella? Tu mamá? And he was like, no.
Stop it.
He was like, no. And
no,
he just didn't want to talk to no fucking buddy. I was like, he's my fucking kid. Here's his birth certificate. This is his father. He's on the birth certificate. Like, what more do you want?
Dude, that's terrifying.
It was the worst fucking, like...
But see, ending. For us, and it could be a difference because you flew on a Mexican airline, right? For us, having American passports, we flew American both times, and it was not like that at all, like whatsoever. For us, it was like a clusterfuck in the sense of like there's just, I feel like airports in general just heighten your sense of everything because the talking, the people on, like
Yes,
yesterday when I
dude.
tried to send you that voice note, dude, you were like, no, it's just airport
Dude,
noise. But there's just a lot, and then todos moviéndose, and then the maletas, and then you hear moms freaking yelling at their kids, que agarren esto, okay, dame esto, like,
and then
there's
the kids
a lot
getting
happening.
Annoyed too, and I'm like, no, motherfuckers, like, cut me some slack, like, stop,
please,
dude. And
chill.
then they were trying to ask me for fucking like a letter from their dads that they gave them permission to travel with me, and I'm like,
fucking passport is for.
I'm like, yeah, I showed him their passport, dude, and then he's like, well, no tienen, and I was like, no, I was like, first of all, and I hated to say it like this, but I was like, my son's dad passed away, like, what do you want? I was like, for me, que lo resucite para I was like, dude, I was
good
pissed.
for you.
But
yeah, and
like,
when we were there, like, it wasn't, como te digo, we didn't go through all that. We do all have the same last name, so that could have been something, or it could have been that they spotted us as Americans on an American flight that, you know, we were gonna go over there, so we didn't have any issues. The only thing that sucked at the airport for us was just eso que te estoy diciendo, like, you just get so overstimulated and it's so loud, and then you got the kids too, and that's very very overstimulating, because like se te va. Elena was little both times, so I'm like constantly, and it's like even just holding their hand, like I'm like squeezing.
I feel like I made my Rainy's hand like fucking red just from.
But honestly, what helped us a lot this past time that we went to, because I've been 3 times when I went with my parents and my brother and my husband, and then this last time that I went with just my parents and the kids, is that my mom, because she has to have wheelchair assistance, girl, they roll you through the whole, ya vas tú, because you're with her, because she can't be left alone.
Like, we're VIP, bitch.
Ahí vamos, ya todos campantes. But it does help to have that. But airports are just very, very stressful.
Yeah, and at the end of the thing, the man was like, "Ay, disculpe," and to me, I wanted to be like, "Ya cállese la verga," you know, because, dude, like, pa qué armar? Y después disculparse, like, discúlpate y decir, "Hey, I'm just trying to follow protocol." But at the end, he was like, ay, disculpen, es que está mucho el tráfico de niños. And
see, that's what I was going to say. I get it.
And I get it. I understand. But, like, these kids are talking English and calling me mom. They explained, like, I'm their mom. Like,
I feel like, too, they should be trained in how to spot it, kind of like
how to spot it,
you know, like when somebody's extremely uncomfortable, or they're not making eye contact, or how, you know, all that stuff,
or looks in fear or something. I'm like, and my husband's twin girls look exactly like him. Like, come on, come on. But other than that, 10 out of 10. I told my kids,
every bit of it.
If y'all want to ever go back, we can go back. I love Cancun because the beaches are so pretty. Yes. I love the whole vibe. It's very, está bien tranquilo at the hotel where we stayed at. And maybe I'm going to get some backlash for this, but I fucking loved Mazatlan more. Because the fucking ambiente was just...
I haven't been to Mazatlan, but I heard.
Everything. Yes. A mí me vale verga la beach. Yeah. Why? Porque I don't even really get into the beach.
That's what I used to think too. I went to a resort that has a shitty beach.
No, well, in Cancun, I went to the beach, but
like, it's just not your thing.
It's not my thing. I am very, like, scared of what's in the water. I did jump in.
Are you?
Yeah, I have a phobia of, like,
I could stay there all day long.
No, and I don't like the fucking ardor de los ojos with the salty water. I did conquer my fear, though, because I did jump in, like, dark blue water. I couldn't see shit.
No,
because they parked the yacht that we rode into, Isla Mujer, with the mat, and the kids fucking had a ball and everything, dude. But the fucking olas were, I felt like I was swimming and I wasn't going fucking nowhere. So I was like, get me the fuck out of here. So I was just, like, pulling on the rope that was tied up to the, I was like, yeah.
But you know what? I've never done that. So I feel like I'm all cocky over here saying I love the beach, but I don't know that I would jump in the water like
literally
that.
2 minutes, and I was like, yeah. Okay, yeah.
When I was riding the jet skis with Elena and my niece, that, you're right. That made me think
really
about
bad anxiety.
Because I was like, okay, I had never ridden a jet ski, but I was just like, fuck it, let's go. Like, I'm down for whatever. But there is like, te sientes como si te vas a voltear. I think it takes a lot for you to crash on a jet ski or for you to get the voltees or whatever. But in my mind, I was like, I don't want to fucking go in this water. Like, because it is. Even though it's like turquoise, it's still dark in the sense that you can't like see through it like you can closer to the shore. So, yeah, no, I totally understand what you're talking about. Especially like on those big, they're called catamarans, no? Or catamarans or something like that. That have that net where you can just lay on there. Yes, no, jumping in there.
It was a fucking yacht a la verga. It was a fucking yacht.
It looked like a fucking... now that you say that.
It was shaped like one.
I andaba con Jeff Bezos.
Isla Mujer was beautiful. The water was fucking hot and clear, and there was literal swordfish, baby swordfish in there. It was so amazing. I just don't like the ocean. Like, it's cool and everything. I wanted to go do the scoop, the what is it? The buceando, like to see the and I was like so pumped about it. But after jumping in the water prior to that, like 30 minutes prior to that, I was like, fuck no. Because like I know how to swim, but my anxiety, dude, when I jumped into that water, not knowing what the fuck is under me, like I literally freaked out to the point that I grabbed onto the rope and I fucking said to myself, chill the fuck out, just grab the rope and pull yourself in. And then Rain wanted to get in the water, so I took on Rain by the like the little ladder. Yeah. And I'm just like, I can't, like, just take him from me because I need to get the fuck out of this water. Like, I was freaking out and I was just looking at everybody and I was just like so like alert, but my anxiety was full blown. And then we go to do the buceada and I was like, I can't. And then you have to wear the flipper thingies. Oh yeah. I was like, I can't.
Oh my god.
I couldn't do it. I wish I would have, because my stepdaughters did it. Juju didn't want to do it because it was a long distance to swim. And I told him not to because I was scared. You know, I got in mom mode and I was like, no, mijo, don't do it. And he's like, okay, mom, I don't want to do it. And I didn't do it. But my husband and the girls did. My tias and my uncles, like everybody. My tia didn't need help getting back in because the waves were so like fast. It was like pushing her back.
That's what I'm scared of.
That's another reason I didn't.
I think that's what I'm scared of more. It's just like que te lleve la corriente.
Yeah, I was like, nope, not doing it.
And then you get exhausted swimming too. Like, I don't know.
Deja tú. They were like, ay, se me está metiendo el agua por los goggles. Y, ay, que my mouthpiece probé el agua. And I was like, yeah, I'm glad I didn't do it because I would have literally thrown up in the middle of the ocean. And I would have fucking flipped out, literally. That's crazy. But another good experience I had, we went to cenotes. I don't know if you've ever heard of that. Sonoria. It's like sinkholes, and it's like a cave underneath with beautiful water. The first two sinkholes were not that pretty, but they explain how the water gets filtrated. And then the third one, okay, pues me dejé caer I think it was like 12 to 16 meters high. Conquering my fears.
It's like 30 feet, dude.
Dude, tell me why I fucked up my fucking tailbone doing that first jump from the highest fucking cliff. Because the life vest like broke my fall. So, y lo caí sentada la pendeja. En vez de, you know, staying straight up. In my mind, I was straight up, but I wasn't. Bitch, caí así a la verga, like, I was like, oh my god. The moment I hit this sharp shooting pain, and I was like, what the fuck? It was so painful. But the adrenaline of like that I had, and then the excitement and everything, like I was like, okay, not gonna let that fuck my day up. Let's get the fuck out. Got out. We went to the other one, and it was a zip lining one, and I was like, fuck, me voy a resbalar a la verga. I'm
scared that I can't hold myself.
Well, I held myself to the point where it stopped, and I had to fall, but I thought I wasn't gonna be able to hold myself because estaba toda mojada ya. de las manos. And then I grabbed on and I was like, fuck, me voy a resbalar antes de tiempo y voy a caer in the wrong spot. And no, I was good. I ziplined all the way and let go. And that fall wasn't as bad, but it was still a little bit painful.
Dude, like those videos que se agarran de la soga to like columpiarse into the water, but they don't even last. They let go right away because they can't hold themselves. That's what I was.
So then we went to the third cave, and that cave was the clear blue. Like they said the Mayans drink out of that cave.
Stop. That's super cool.
We had to rinse our bodies off from any sunblock, makeup, anything and everything. So I estamos and luckily I didn't wear very much makeup because I knew we were going to do this activity. So I didn't wear, but I did wear sunscreen. So I estoy tallando los kids and stuff. But that water was so fucking cold. Vamos a conquer our fears.
Experience it, right? Bitch. So would you do it again? Knowing now how you're feeling and what you went through, like, would you do it again?
No, because I already did it.
Yeah. See, and for us, next time that I go, I do want to probably stay at a cheaper hotel and be able to do more excursions. Because, girl, the 3 times that I've gone, we didn't do shit. Yeah. Because to me, I'm more of like, let's go, let's fucking eat. ¿Para qué tenemos que salir de aquí, right? Like, I'm a resort type of person. But I do want to go explore things like at Xcaret and what's it called? The boat rides and stuff. Like, to go to Isla Mujeres, things like that. I do want to experience that. So I think that's what I kind of want to lean toward. But see, this year we're not going because the baby. And es una chinga, dude. Yeah. Es una chinga, especially me by myself because Manuel, well, not by myself, but like even if I go with my parents, it's still harder because, you know, it's hard with my mom. And then Emmanuel hates asking off of work. So I was just like, you know what? This year, let's just focus on the baby and just maybe take something here locally. But dude, next year, I'm going to be over there with my little baby. Yeah. On the boat or something.
We did at the cenotes, we did the go-karts. And 4-wheelers. Yeah. And then te digo, on that last cliff that I jumped into, the water was crystal clear. I drank out of that water and it was low-key really delicious.
That's nasty, dude. People get in that.
Ni modo. I was like, es algo que Dios quiera. I was fucking thirsty. I was like,
que nos vayamos a la verga.
Los que se tengan que ir a la verga y que vivamos los que tengamos que vivir. And then I did the whole rope thing. My foot got stuck in the chingadera.
Oh, no.
And I almost, like, fucking ate it on the deck.
See, would you
because I was still swinging.
Would you ever go parasailing?
No.
Like, absolutely not? Or, like...
No. No, because I don't want to see because if I was to see a fucking shark, I would fucking die. I would, like, literally me desmayo while up there.
I would die,
I would drop my phone because I would probably be holding my phone. I would drop my phone. I would desmayarme, drop my phone, and then the person next to me would be freaking the fuck out.
Then you'd have no phone the rest of the vacation.
And I wouldn't have the phone. Yeah.
See, for me, I would die to see a shark in its natural habitat. Like, if I'm safe.
I'm fascinated by them. And I like to
love sharks.
But if I was to see one, or like, even whenever we're on the boat ride, I was on the net and I was like, oh my God, what if a fucking shark just came up and just...
Well, like all those recent attacks in Florida, have you seen the videos or have you just read about them?
Or well?
Nah.
I don't know.
Whales me la pelan.
No,
I like fucking sharks,
I know.
Dude.
No, I love sharks, but I'm saying the whales are going crazy. You haven't heard about the whales like flipping boats and shit? Yes.
What?
And yeah, I don't know.
They usually leave you alone.
No, they're saying that these fucking whales, that something's going on with the whales.
Dude, the videos that I've seen about the sharks, like... Listen, I would not want to be in that water. I would not want anybody else to be in that water, but I find it so fascinating to be, they're literally right there and there's a shark so close to the shore. That is like one of my dreams on my bucket list that I will do one day is to swim with the sharks. Because when you're all in your scuba gear and there's that metal cage that they put you in, bitch, ese es mi sueño dorado.
Okay,
ese there to be there.
Well, if there's a metal cage and it's like really secure.
No, but they like attack your cage. They're like like you see their fucking mouth because they're attacking the cage.
No,
for me, dude, I would.
No, because
anything.
I'll fuck around and fucking atarasca y me agarran la pinche mano, no?
No, I mean, don't be stupid, Isales.
No,
be like,
yo pienso,
come here, kitty.
yo pienso ahead of time, like, I'm like,
Yeah.
I have, like, things going through my head.
Oye, te pendejas toda, and you're like, come here.
I'll be like, no! And then get my fucking...
There it goes.
Yeah.
No, dude, but yeah, that's like my dream because I just find sharks so fat, and then like they have these rows of teeth, like they don't just have one row of teeth.
And
they
then how the
teeth.
fucking jaw comes out whenever they
yes,
take the, like,
and how they swirl their prey. Oh, I just think I love sharks so freaking much.
Yeah,
like. Te digo.
I love
so
them
one
so
day,
much,
one day.
Pero yo no me atrevería a meterme.
One day, that's gonna be. And in the Maldives,
because with my fucking luck, that shark will be strong enough to crush the whole fucking thing y me come.
Okay, I know, but hear me out. Oye, ¿y pues qué pasó? ¿Qué? Pues ¿de qué se murió? No, pues se la comió un tiburón.
Pues fíjate que se fue a meter la babosa en un pinche cage de esos. Yo sabía que no es tan tan durable. Pero ahí
anda.
Ajá, pero ahí anda. Yes, dude. Like, con mi luck, that's what would happen to me. Yeah. So I'm like, no, ¿para qué? ¿Para qué hacer la chance? No.
You'll see. That's what I want.
Pues ahí me mandas un video.
I will. I'll let you know once I have it. Because I don't think they could do it in Cancun.
I have a GoPro. I'll let you take it with you.
I don't think that there's like stuff like that in Cancun. I think you have to go like very specific places because great white sharks aren't like in the fucking, beach where people are. But dude, I love it.
The ocean to me is fascinating. Like things in the ocean, but sharks to me, I'm just like, Shark Week, dude. Can nobody fuck with me on Shark Week? Because I'll be Shark Weeking.
I think they're just, I don't know. That's just like my thing. And then in the Maldives, there's these over the water bungalow type things that have like little sharks swimming in them, but those sharks are docile. They're like those types of sharks they don't attack you. They're just there. The way that I would die to stay there.
I would get in with those.
Oh yeah, but fucking to go to the Maldives, it's like 4 planes. You would have to go from Midland to Houston or Dallas or wherever. And then from there to fucking wherever the hell it is. I looked at it, but I can't remember what city it is. So that's 2 right there. Then you have to take a plane from there to the actual big island near the Maldives. Then you have to take a seaplane to your actual island of the Maldives because there's a whole lot of different little islands there that have like resorts and stuff. But sign me up, but que chinga también.
Imagine if I was going without fucking kids, okay.
No, you can't go with kids. There's no way.
Without kids, of course, I would do anything.
My kids would never last.
No.
They would never last.
My big kids would, but Rain se engenta so easily.
That's my boy. Because I'm the same.
Yeah, no, it's the same.
I have to consciously be like, it's okay, it's fine, we're okay. Like, there's a lot going on. Just get where you're going and what you're doing. Because yes, dude, yo desde chiquita, yo siempre me engentaba bien feo. There's just so much going on. Like, I can't.
On another note, I got my braces taken off.
Dude, on that was so exciting.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
How did it feel once you first got them off?
My teeth felt slimy and just like
weird.
Too clean. And they still do. I got a teeth cleaning, I got a teeth whitening, and I have to wear a retainer, which of course I don't have it in right now because I'd be talking with the lisp really badly.
You didn't do the permanent ones?
I have the permanent ones on the bottom nomás, but not on the top.
I told you not to.
Why?
Because they suck,
It sucks to floss, dude. I get really irritated when I floss, but
they suck. And I mean, maybe, hopefully they put yours on right, but like for me, no me lo pusieron bien. So my teeth shifted a lot, and now I'm considering braces again for the 4th time. I'm 35 years old and have had braces 3 times.
Oh, no.
I know. And it's all because of the fucking retainers. To me, I'm like, if my fucking teeth shift, why can't my bones just adjust to where the fuck they're at? Like, why do they have to move? But yes, dude, wear your fucking retainers. Yeah, I don't care. All day long, wear your retainers whenever they tell it. Like, if you have to just wear them at night, or whenever you're just at home or whatever, just wear them, dude, because I swear to you, it's not worth it.
Yeah, I have to wear them all the time, but I do take them out to eat. And of course, I'm not wearing it right now because I'll be talking with a slight lisp.
Y sabes por qué? When I lost the ones this last time, I haven't gone to just go get it done or get another one because my teeth already shifted. Mm-hmm. So I want them fixed again. Yeah. And my dentist is like, but yes, they moved. Before I got this previous retainer, he was like, si quieres te las vuelvo a poner. He was just like, but it's so difficult and it's so hard. I'm not saying it's impossible, but you're just gonna have to be very patient, and you're gonna have to, be making your trips over here. Mm-hmm. And I was like, ay, que hueva. Yeah. And now menos with another baby, so I'm honestly thinking about just doing them here. Yeah, but I don't know. We'll see.
The fucking uncomfortableness with getting used to them because you get your mouth is all fucking cut up and everything. Your mouth is all full of
fucking metal and stuff. Like, what a drag, But no, pinches retainers.
And people were like, "Oh, you look so cute with them on," and I was like, "Oh, where?" And they're like, "Oh, you're gonna miss them," and I'm like, no, I don't miss them. I don't miss them at all. Either. Every time I would eat fucking rice, dude,
se atoraba
todo, and rice was the worst, and I fucking love rice. Mm-hmm. So no, I do not miss my braces. I'm so glad that they're gone.
Yeah. No, well, good.
Yeah. I was actually really homesick. I was so ready to be home. And
you had also been over there several days before too, though, right?
I was a week and a half. Yeah. I was ready for my bed because over there we have a really, really comfortable bed, but it's a queen size bed, and Rain still sleeps with us. We can't get him out. We can't kick him out. And I just was ready for my home, my bed, my living room here is so huge and so cozy and dark. I love darkness because I feel like I rest better.
See?
Yeah, no.
I'm a light person. No. I need it light and airy.
Not me. Not me. Mine is dark. Like if my house could be dark completely year round, I'd be the happiest fucking person ever. Seriously. And it just stays cooler that way. Mm-hmm. That was our little catch up. We needed a catch up because we hadn't really spoken, and I missed you so much. Missed you so much too. And yeah, we missed you guys and y'all's
for real, support, right? The fact that people were texting or messaging and being like, "When are y'all coming back?" And like, we need our fix. Oh my god, my heart.
I was like, really? You missed us? So anyways, thank y'all so much for that, because that made us want to create more content for you, more exciting content, and
bring the fire.
The sizzle.
Yes.
So that's it. Stay tuned for our next episode, and I hope you guys enjoyed this chat just as much as we did.
And again, if you have any other topics that you would like us to cover, or that you want to learn more about, or that you want to hear our experiences through it, don't forget to submit them. Like, share, comment on all of our videos and all of our shorts. We're hoping that we can, now that life has slowed down a little bit, I'm not traveling anymore from work till at least I think the last week in July. It'll be a little bit slower, so we'll be a lot more active and be able to get in and share some more content soon.
Yes, and be ready because we are going to start having guests.
Oh my God, yes, I forgot. Yes.
And that's going to be so much fun. Yes. So stay tuned for that and for what's to come.
Yes. All right.
Bye.